Hey, it's Pat. Welcome back to the channel. Another quick tech review today. Product that I haven't used in a while, but I'm going to be using it here pretty soon. It is the Logitech K400R. More commonly goes as the K400 on their website. If you Google K400R, you won't find anything on it. Have no idea what's the difference between the K400R and the K400. Very nice small keyboard. Retails for $30 on Logitech's website. I wouldn't pay anything more than $20 for it. They're very cheap. You can buy them anywhere. Very low-end keyboard, minimalist, pretty thin here, not too big. Intended to be used for multimedia PCs. If you have a home theater PC and you don't have to worry about a mouse or a keyboard or your remote. The remotes are getting harder and harder to use nowadays when you have to search Netflix or you have a search function and it takes you like an hour to type in something if you're searching for a movie on Netflix or something. So a keyboard like this is becoming more and more common everywhere in our home. This is great because it's small, it's minimalist, it has this built-in touchpad over here, which is fantastic. 3.5-inch touchpad. It's got this goofy little design on it for whatever reason, I don't know. Your standard left and right mouse buttons, which come in handy, but it's very much designed for Windows 8. Not so much a new operating system, but I think it's finally getting in the majority of the hands of users that are buying new PCs, and they finally, have to learn Windows 8, and that's fine. This is a great keyboard for that. It has a lot of different shortcuts, media shortcuts. I can't point at things today. Media shortcuts here up on the top. It's got a mouse toggle button so you can turn the trackpad over there on and off. A music button, home button, which will get you back to your Windows 8 tiled screen, or if you're in a browser, to your browser page. This button over here is a PC lock button, so it'll log you off. And over here is a power button to turn your device off, whether that's a computer or a home theater PC or even something like a Roku. This has a lot of applications. Doesn't have to be used for a computer. Could be used for a laptop or a media PC or something like a Roku or Amazon Fire TV. Tons of applications for this. Really great. I have like 3 of these that I use all over the place. Getting a Chrome box for Christmas. By the way, you want to subscribe. I'm going to be doing a full review of that. Chrome boxes are super popular. This is going to be something that I'm going to use for it. Uses the Logitech unifying receiver, which is, I'll pull one from over here, one of these little guys. Really nice, teeny tiny nano receiver that uses a 2.4 gigahertz wireless connectivity, but it comes with a great software, Logitech's unifying software, to connect a whole bunch of different devices using one very small nano receiver. So I can connect this keyboard and that mouse over there and this mouse and my wireless headset and a whole bunch of other stuff using one single nano receiver, which is great. Excuse me. Let's go back into the touchpad a little bit more. Specified for Windows 8. It has 2-finger scrolling, which is great. 3 fingers will actually bring tiled screens over from the left or the right if you're a Windows 8 user. It does get a little bit dirty. You might be able to see a couple greasy fingerprints on this one. Comfortable keyboard. It's not easy to get used to because it's a little bit smaller in form factor. Let me talk about dimensions here for a second. It's 14 inches long, almost 6 inches wide, and depth here is ½ an inch at the largest portion down here. Cons of this keyboard. I don't like how small the shift key is down here. On this side, not too much, but I feel like, at least for myself, when I'm typing, I'm always using the right shift. And it's odd to have them 2 different sizes. Some other essential keys like backspace and forward slashes that I commonly use are also very small. But if you're using it for its media-based application on a small PC, really won't need to be using many of those buttons. The trackpad over here is fantastic. I love the two-finger scrolling. You barely have to use these buttons here. Works just like a standard trackpad on a laptop. You can just tap or double tap on the trackpad itself to click rather than using your left or right mouse buttons. The power off feature is great. It does get a little bit dirty. Battery life is okay. It's not fantastic, but okay for a $20 keyboard. That's why I have 3 of them. They are just fantastic. There's so many uses for them, and it's very common nowadays. 20 bucks. Please don't spend more than $20 on them. Let me go to Logitech's website here real quick, and I'll go over some of the products that they talk about. It talks about vertical storage. This keyboard can be stored vertically in a living room space where space is limited. Has touch and gesture navigation, which I talked about with the trackpad. The multi-touch touchpad makes it easier than ever to navigate your content. The touchpad is also tuned for the new Windows 8 Edge gestures, which replicate a touch screen experience. Designed for Windows 8. A lot of keyboards you see nowadays have this new Windows 8 logo, different than the standard circular Windows icon. That's kind of the new Windows logo that they're going with. So everything, all products are really getting pushed towards the Windows 8 environment, which is fine. Nothing wrong with Windows 8. Talks about wireless convenience with a wireless range of up to 33 feet, which is Bluetooth range, but this is not a Bluetooth product. You can turn up the volume on your favorite YouTube video, pause your picture slideshow, browse the web, blog, chat, and more without getting up from the couch. So they really designed this for the couch user. This is not intended to be a everyday desktop PC here. I'm sitting at my battle station here. I don't use this for replacing my big keyboard and mouse. This is more of the media user in mind because of size, and you get all this full feature in a nice small product, which is fine. So this is the Logitech K400. I do recommend you go pick one up. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Like the video if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it. Make sure you subscribe because we'll be having that Chromebox review coming up here shortly. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.